Hello there.
Ayégún làwọn mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò. Ayégún làwọn mọ̀ làmọ̀ tó dòdòdò.
Good morning to you, good afternoon to you, and then good evening to you. Or should we say, happy weekend to everyone joining us this moment. It is Mayegun Live.
Àṣírí ọ̀dẹ̀lú kì í bò níbẹ̀ o. Ó bá ṣe àyí Máyégún máa wí. Ìṣe Máyégún dárí pòlítíkò. Godfatherism kò sí
Thank
lọ́rùn.
you so much for joining me as you are tuning in on the program this Saturday. Please read the caption of the broadcast, the description as usual. Like it. That is your offering, by the way. Then share this. Invite your friends. Invite your not so friendly friends. Especially the Abobakus that you know.
Àní
Tell all of them.
ọ̀jẹ̀lú ẹ̀ súnra kì í. Àní ẹ̀ súnra kì í.
We are doing some catch-up reviews and all that. Please read the description in detail.
Lórí
This should be interesting. Enough that we should be taking calls too. Share the broadcast.
rẹ̀. Àní
We have seen the Rolukus, the Ronu Nazis, the Ronu Bastard, running mad, running amok online in the last few days because a lot of things happened from the revolution in Kenya. They were watching right there how people's will overpowers the people in power.
ẹ̀ súnra
They couldn't believe it. Then UK election. Over 2 million Nigerians living in the UK.
òwúrọ̀ olóṣèlú.
Half of them possibly participated in the UK general election. Rishi Sunak is now the former prime minister of UK. For so many other reasons. So share this.
Máyégún ti dé.
So we've got a lot of catch up to do, and enough that we just have to do this afternoon session and later maybe this evening session too. So good afternoon to you, good morning to you, and then good evening to you from wherever you are joining me this afternoon. It is Mayegun Live, and like I said, a lot of catch up to do, interesting stuff. We are going to start from the United Kingdom's elections and the charade that you have in the contraption called Nigeria. Then we are also going to go to Kenya, where people's will is forcing the hands of those who felt so powerful because they are in power. United Kingdom had our general election on the 4th. Same day that the United States of America, you Americans, were celebrating your independence, 4th of July. Before now, we have our own issue here in the UK, okay? And among them, like locally, immigration, economy, taxes, and then most importantly, NHS. Politicians have messed things up so much in the UK that some of us who came from Nigeria, sometimes we just sit back and wonder, why are these people complaining? Maybe they should go and live under the criminals in Nigeria first. But ordinarily, what people are actually really complaining about here in the UK are basic things that some of us probably could endure. You know what I'm talking about? Eh? But we do have those who are from Nigeria, enough that they have assimilated to the system, that they understand the political importance of what directly affects them. Now they are legal residents of the UK. So election is an opportunity to express yourself. It doesn't matter where you come from, you know, it's a chance. As a legal resident, so paying your taxes here, whatever, you have the chance to decide the type of people that lead you. And the system allows it, okay, without much blah, blah, blah here. Yeah, they had all of their times and all that. But most importantly, to people who are from Nigeria, especially those who watched democracy, their pseudo-democracy, trounced, trashed, and desecrated by the criminal agent of APC, Egbekegbe and their cohorts. United Kingdom watched that happen. They even donated money towards the charade. And for some reason, the politicians, well, Richie Sunak here and his gang, the conservatives, right? They considered, possibly, I'm just kind of using the political balance here, right? That they considered the Nigerians in the UK as insignificant. Enough that it was one of those to congratulate the druggie, Tiknumbu, the certificate forger, election rigger, something that will never be tolerated here in the UK, ever, never. So that enraged a lot of people, right? For those of you who were in the UK 14 years ago, and you remember how David Cameron became the prime minister, the role of Adeboye, using the sizable number of Nigerians here in the UK. I mean, how could the conservatives in that time, how could they be so so ignorant, put it that way, like so ignorant that even when you look at your parliament in the UK, you will see sizable number of Nigerians who have become MPs in the UK. That should tell you at that point that, you know, if they are politically considerate, so to say, but they didn't. Okay, so that played out. Like I said, among other things here. Then reactions followed on social media, because it is not just about Labour Party or conservative, the Tories anymore. You get that now? It is basically about to Nigerians now, to Nigerians here. To them, it is not about Labour, it is not about Tories, it is not about Care or Richie. No, it is the fact that they were able to exercise their franchise because of their legal residency, or whether they have already become British and all that. Something they could not peacefully exercise in their own country, Nigeria. So that makes the election in the UK really, really kind of a little bit significant in this, in the annal of history generally, especially to those who might always want to tweak and twist the history. Being able to actually go out there and just exercise in that same election, there is a Yoruba party in UK, Yoruba party in the UK, led by Basegun Alabe, Olushola Oni. You remember him, Basegun. Now, Basegun Alabe, who started the Yoruba party in the UK, sounded pretty much like contradictory, because I won't lie to you. They sent me an email to let me know that the UK electoral, this and that, they have now confirmed the membership and registration of Yoruba party in the UK. But I've asked so many questions, but I'm a Yoruba man. So I just felt like, okay, if the UK allowed it, if the UK electoral system allowed it, okay, that's great. I was kind of given his number. I still have the email. I was given his number to reach out to him so that I could probably use my platform to, well, you know me, eh? In the past, a lot of us have felt like everyone standing up for Yoruba nation or speaking for the Yoruba, they were doing so out of love, out of concern, out of patriotism towards Yoruba land. And because of this, a lot of kind of people were muddled together. Many of us didn't see it early enough that there were those who actually infiltrated that noble cause for political agenda. And when I say political agenda, I'm talking about the one that is xenophobic, tribal, hateful, I mean, more or less like a fascist. But somehow, the extent of the bigotry and so many of those who infiltrated this noble cause of Yoruba nation, they ended up giving the struggle a terrible stigma. Yorubas are bigots because of dislikes. So I quickly did, me. I didn't even know he was that active on Twitter. If to say that they put tattoo of a bigot for forehead, this old man that was once somebody who was an inspiration on this platform, who spoke glowingly, who wrote extensively on why Yorubas should be, should have their own nation. Somebody that was being penned down, even for the Yoruba summit. Yoruba Union Summit that we're having in Glasgow next month, right? I quickly did a lot of background check. Bigotry at never seen before level from an old man who had lived in the UK for decades. Mi ò ríru bigotry yẹn rí. Bá a ṣe gùn was out there, steering all of their base of how the Igbos hated Yorubas, how the Igbos want to come and control Yoruba land, how Nnamdi Azikiwe was against Awolowo, how the Igbos were naked after the war, how the Yorubas were giving them food. I was like, hey, like that. We had to put to break on it. I didn't know that we are many who are actually Yorubas disgusted by this attitude of these people. So disgusted. So now they now saw him flying a Yoruba party. Somebody who was promoting the violence against the Igbos in Lagos. That it was deserving. All other Yoruba land should wake up. Somebody that was promoting ethnic hatred. All for what? Then he turned around and he said, everyone that supports Yoruba nation, this is the reason why they must back and defend Teknumbu. Person will not believe in Yoruba nation. So I was so like, this is contradictory. So disappointing. Right? Then he's flagging a Yoruba party in the UK. Then he was allowed, in Peckham. Where I heard though, the language spoken in Peckham is like 60% Yoruba. And you will even see the Pakistanis, Indians, even the British themselves, they are speaking Yoruba very, very fluently. So it was meant to kind of have the area on the lockdown. But that's not how the people on the internet saw it. That the bigots in Nigeria, promoting division in Nigeria, could actually be promoting their own ethnic nationality through a political platform that says Yoruba Party UK. A lot of people shall express their own view on that and all that. And the moment you agree with them in then possibly blaming the Igbos for everything that is wrong, with your life in Nigeria, if you now suddenly decided to speak the truth once, they will just say, you are not Yoruba. These people are like those who are divided. They say, if your mama and your papa be Yoruba, then you are first class Yoruba, first class citizen. In their own mind, though. So that is why I told people who feels like these guys, for some reason, they represent some sensible size of Yoruba population. No, they don't. Okay? These are miscreants, right? Cowards, okay? Who have no idea about their life issues. The most convenient thing for them is just to blame somebody. You may not understand this, but they are there. So the fact that these are inferior failures and cowards, for them to make themselves feel better. You know, if you see them talk about the Igbos, talk about this, talk about that, in the most condescending way, they are just projecting their own insecurity. You know what I mean? Like their own inferiority. Feeling like as you are coming now, it's like you are feeling like you are bigger than me. Is it because of the clothes you are wearing? Is it because of your wristwatch? I'm a Yoruba man. I can have all of that thing too. The wristwatch and all this your dress is not a big thing for me. I mean, even if it's a poor guy, inferiority complex. Look at all these places. Now Igbo man get this thing. Now Hausa man get that one. This is a Delta man get this one. Which one Yoruba can't get? Can you imagine? In our land, people they build house. Where is our own? Inferiority complex. That's what they are projecting on you. And they are projecting it on other successful Yorubas who don't fancy this nonsense, right? I don't care where you come from. I want to see who you are. Who you are will tell me exactly how I'm going to treat you, not where you come from. I've got other serious things to deal with in my life. Not you dealing with where, no. But they are more concerned because they are insecure. And because of this, they consider other Yorubas like they needed to categorize them as citizens. If your mama and papa are Yoruba, you are a first class Yoruba. If your mama is Yoruba and your papa is Igbo, you are 12th class Yoruba because now your mama be Yoruba, your papa is Igbo, you are Igbo. You are loyal to Igbo. If your dad is Yoruba and your mom is Igbo, you are 9th class citizen because you are a mixed blood, contaminated. This olori brukus omoko niranso. This inferior, insecure lunatic. So in Nigeria, some of them are living abroad. In fact, they have been abroad for decades. For election, for politics, for political whatever that doesn't even benefit them or even benefit their race. But you see, they are safe that way. They said they are the Ronukus, the Ronu Nazis, the Ronu bastards. They want to preserve the Yoruba. So if your mama be Fulani and your papa be Yoruba, you are contaminated blood, but you are fourth class citizen. Fourth. If your papa be Fulani and your mama be Yoruba, you are sixth class citizen. You are still better than the Igbo mix Yorubas. This Olori Brukus now listed about 18 classes of citizens. People started looking at the chart. They were like, oh, I'll be 19th class citizen for Yoruba land. Oh. Hey, they don't do. And they are the same people who call themselves progressives shamelessly. They are also the same criminals, right? Who call themselves, who says they are not fascist. They promote this division, this, all of that, all because of a drug dealer, a drug baron, a bat. See, bat, they say the bat. And then what is that wife? The wife is the rat. The husband is the bat. The bat, the rat, the bat. Sort of. All for politics. So they push that so that kind of hatred back in Nigeria. But abroad, human rights, fundamental human rights. I've been living in the UK. I've been shaking it. So yesterday, 2 days ago, some of them were the experience, right? Let's go take a look.
It is a seamless process. It's a seamless process. No hoodlums, no slashing of ballot box, no gunshots, no stress, no queue. Just go there, give them your address. They'll confirm it. Give you your ballot paper. You tick, drop, and go. No big deal. I don't know why people are dying. I don't know why people keep wanting to kill themselves. If you are not credible, then you would look for people that you would go up into fighting and killing each other to vote for you. If you are credible, it's a seamless process. Yeah.
No. We don't vote. No ballot snatching. Near where I live, I can't say we are just a few people here. So, unlike Africa, where there'll be thuggery, they'll beat you, they'll punch you, you pay money, you bribe, you steal ballot boxes. Here, a slow one. Even this gentleman outside is just laughing. Can I say your name? Yes, I'm Dele Olawanle. Yes. Yes. E-L-E and O-L-A. W-A. Yeah. N-L. L for London. Yeah. E for Echo. You see? Yeah. Job done. Just how many minutes did I spend? 1 minute? Less than, I voted. Polling station. Yeah? All right.
It is a seamless
in a real country, the ways that are like, you will even see electoral officers telling you, we are not using voter machine. Everybody stay away. Yeah. So the typical Runukus, they met a Yoruba Kanuri girl who complained about road. I showed you that yesterday, right? Okay. She complained about road. Immediately, they quickly reminded her, you are just a sixth-class citizen in Yoruba land. You are not Yoruba. She was like, I don't want to be part of this. I don't want to be part of this Ronuku anymore. What is all this gone, sir? I joined you during election to attack the obedient, to attack Igbos, to attack everybody. I thought you said I was Yoruba. Now, because I'm saying the truth, now you are saying that I'm not Yoruba. I don't want to do this anymore, Joe. They will remind you they are inferior people, cowards, inferior. Remember now? Remember Awa yesterday?
But how did the obedient movement end? The obedient movement end in a reckless attempt to infiltrate into Lagos and Yorubaland politics. Lagos is just a launching pad for them. And this is why we call a lot on Zeke's mindsets, because when Zeke started, Zeke wanted to use Lagos as his launching pad, but his obsession was for all of Yorubaland. This is what these guys are doing. They tried so much in Lagos, and then they had a pushback. Now they want to move to Ogun. Tomorrow they'll move to Oyo. And the guy that spoke before me, I would really feel like you people should tone down on conspiracy theorist mindsets. If you know the status and the means that God has blessed people that are in Yoruba Ronu, you will understand that those are not the kind of people that can be bought. I'm not the kind of guy that can be bought. Are, Obìnrin Àkànṣe, Rock, those are not people that
Bonka,
can
you
be
were not
bought.
but they appeal to the ones that could be bought, appeal to your own higher self of your fight, and you joined them.
No, this was a
You possibly were not bought, but some
this was
people were
a
paid to have a campaign against personality, not message, and you bought it. So if those people can get somebody like you to buy it,
that's not the
then there's a
Yoruba
problem.
Ronu.
There's a problem.
That's not
And also, before you
that's
go
not.
forward, I don't like this attack of obedience because I followed you guys to do that nonsense.
No, wait. No, I will let him finish.
No. I want to say, I don't want to
Let
hear
him finish.
nonsense.
I will answer him. Oh my God. You just spoil the whole thing now. I won't answer him.
I'm not following them for that nonsense anymore. I follow them to do that nonsense during election. Oh, Igbos want to take over Lagos. Oh, Igbos are after Lagos. And they follow them and they shout, say, oh, protect Lagos on top waiting. Am I a mad person? I apologize to you people, obedience. Nigeria is for everybody. If you want to, anywhere you want to, that your money is, you have the right. Anywhere you are living, you have the right. You are Nigerian. This is my own position now. My position has shifted. I will not follow anybody to come and be fighting for Yoruba, for then a group of people to come and be insulting me. No.
But how
She felt like, that's why I thought we all agreed that it's only anybody that has any connection with Igbos. Like all of you who have Igbo parents, Yoruba parents, you know. I thought we were doing it. So you do it to me too. If I say truth, I'm not doing it again. No, I'm not doing Ronu again. I'm not doing any Ronu again. Which kind of Ronu is this? I apologize to you, obedient. Okay, I will never do this anymore. I'm not joining them to do all this.